What's up, folks? How you doing? Just a quick shout out to Green Diesel, Quinn, Crazy John, and who else? Let's see. Barry, Tracy, and whoever's lurking. I mean, there's only 6 people lurking so far, anyways. Um, how's everyone doing? Hope everyone's doing well. I don't know how long I'm going to go this evening. But I'm here. It's been a long day. For those of you who know, I have had a bit of a eye issue, a detached retina. But the weird thing, man, is look, I can see. I haven't had any symptoms, man. Yeah, I've got fucking floaters. I've got floaters. But I've had floaters for fucking years. Weird. Maybe I've got some alien blood going on saying this doesn't compute. Anyhow, my situation is not rare, but I'm the retina is stable. It's being held in place by scar tissue, and don't know how long it's been that way because, like I said, I haven't had any symptoms or anything like crazy stuff where I can't see anything and the curtains are pulled over my one eye. None of that shit. It's been normal. Well, whatever normality is, you know, barring the filters that the world loves to place in front of you. But I mean, it's somewhat normal. I mean, I see everything as most humans would see them. Hey, Melissa, how are you? But I had to go for a follow-up today with the surgeon. Everything's looking good. No change, still stable, no surgery, at least for now. I dread the prospect of having to have this surgery. Not so much the surgery bit that scares me. It's the fucking recovery. The recovery is fucking weird. Because I would have to lay on my stomach for 4 to 6 weeks with my head down, only allowing to lift my head up for 10 minutes each hour. So basically 23 out of the 24 hours a day, something like that. I don't know. I'd have to have my head down because of the gas they fill your eye with to keep the retina in place. That's fucking insane, man. I'll do some live streaming my head down. Hey guys, how you doing? Sorry, man, you can just see my bald head and that's it. Cheers, Green. Cheers. Appreciate it, man. Let's just hope it doesn't have to go down that route. I mean, my surgeon said, "Look at man, I've had people in your situation who has had scar tissue hold your retina in place for up to 20 years." Yeah, tell me about it, Quinn. It would, I would go nuts, man. 4 to 6 weeks of laying on your belly. Hey, Danny, how are you? Of laying on your fucking belly. Oh, man. I don't know how people do it. I know somebody who's currently going through it, and, the surgery has like an 80 to 90% success rate. The 10 to 20% is you have like you're guaranteed you're going to lose some sight. I mean, that's a guarantee. It doesn't matter how well the surgery goes, the recovery, whatever else, like I would lose um, some sight in that eye, and that's why I'm not, quick to jump on that surgery bandwagon. I'm under the impression, or in that school of thought, if it ain't fucking broke, don't fix it. you know, it's my left eye. My left eye green. This guy here. um, so yeah, it's been, and it's weird. Yeah, yeah. Uh, it's been weird because I had no idea. I went for a regular eye exam, and my optometrist goes, "You've got something." Like she was like literally digging into that left eye, going, "Oh, let me get some more photos and scans and blah blah blah." Okay, and I knew automatically, I'm like, "Oh fuck, there's something wrong." And sure as shit, she finds something, and of course that day was like fucking right off. You know, I'm thinking, okay, no problem. Your average eye exam, and you go in for an hour, blah blah blah, and then you're on your merry way. This turned out to be fucking 9 hours. Couple hours in her fucking office, and then she ships me over to this other optometrist. Has to, you know, have a look and get his opinion because that's what they do. And of course, looks old, scar tissue. Um, we'll send you to the surgeon to see what he says. And of course, he sends me over to the surgeon, and of course, the surgeon's like, "Oh yeah, you've got spending." And I swear to God, oh, I'm not going to swear to God. Sorry, guys. Sorry, not going to biblically sort of spew, but I, what was it? I must have had like my eyes, dilated, frozen, you name it, dye put in there. I don't know how many fucking times that day. My eyes were like fucking glued. They couldn't move. They were so fucked up. It was just fucking weird. Just really weird. I mean, I've never had my eyeballs frozen before. It was weird. Weird. Fucking just weird. Just weird. And yeah, parent. And yeah, Cyclops, yeah. I, I might, I have the surgery. I'm gonna have to do some shopping for patches. So, guys, if you know of any good places that have eye patches, I'm gonna need one if I have to have the surgery. I want some cool eye patches. Yeah, so I might as well get myself ready. No, I don't want to curse myself. Cheers, guys. Cheers. No, John, would you like to come up? Aye, matey. I'm searching for the gold of Blackbeard. There you go, sir. And I will pin it. And anyone else that would like to come up, by all means, you're more than welcome. Like I said, I don't know how long I'm going to go tonight. It's been a long fucking day. It's been a long fucking day. Oh, man. I'm going to go for at least an hour or so. Anyways, who knows? I may even go longer. Who knows? Hello, sir. How are you?
Hello, how are you doing, sir?
I'm good. It's good to see you.
Good evening.
You're looking awfully comfortable there, and it looks like your painting is all finished. It's all completed.
That's right. The room is
Fresh.
complete. Complete. The ceiling. I managed to do the ceiling on the stairs a couple yesterday, and I got to paint that, and that's a big job because that involves a high ladder. I'm not very good on ladders, like with heights, so it's going to be a fucking really hard job.
You're not you don't like heights. So
No.
what are we talking about? What, like, how high can you go before you start getting paranoid?
Oh, literally, that we're this one's like it's a real tall like landing. So it's like a big ladder about what 12, 13 rungs high to
Yeah.
get up it. And yeah, if I'm halfway up it, my balance is all over the shop, like and I'm like, whoa! Next thing you know, I'm like thinking any minute I'm going to twist the ladder, and that'd be it. Like I'll end up breaking my leg or something like that.
Yeah, I
So
know. I get
yeah,
paranoid.
yeah. Yesterday I had to sort of where my stairs is. I had a roof above it, like the ceiling was holding on with faith. Like
Mhm.
the laughing plaster was on its way, and you could see it like hanging. So I had to get this board up and then screw it to the rafters just to keep the whole ceiling up. So that was a big task I had to do yesterday.
But
And
it's looking pretty cool there, buddy. It looks looking really sharp.
well, the rest of the room is all done now. Like
Yeah.
I've finished it. I don't know what to do now. I might get a new carpet
Yeah.
and then
So
move the
so
room around again. Like.
yeah. So do you feel really comfortable now? Does it feel like homey, like a lot more now?
I don't know. For years I was used to the black and white,
Yeah.
and maybe the black and white was a bit depressing. I don't know, but since I've had this new color and the white and blue, I seem to sort of changed a little bit. It's just my health that's starting to play up now. Like I'm getting headaches every day.
Oof.
Mm.
What kind of paint are you using, man?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. There's something not going right. My eyesight, like you were saying about your eyesight, my eyesight's getting bad by the day. I'm
Oh, that's
using
no good.
I'm using 3 pairs of glasses to
Well,
do things.
uh,
You know.
the one thing that's weird. I haven't My eyesight hasn't changed though. That's so weird. That, like I said, I haven't had any fucking symptoms. That's what I mean. I was like in total shock when she told me. Oh, you it looks like you might have a tear in your retina. And then it goes from there to like a fully detached retina. I'm like, holy fuck. If it's fully detached, then why can I still see and everything's fine? Doesn't make
Yeah,
sense.
yeah. What's going on there? Like that's scary, isn't it?
Ugh, fucking weird, man.
I don't know what creates detached retinas. Is that usually stress and high blood pressure?
Well, no, there's all sorts of like well, there's injury, even like if you have strong like eye prescription, whatever the fuck it is. Like if you're apparently nearsighted, like I'm nearsighted. So I mean, if you're nearsighted, you're more susceptible to it too
Oh,
as
right. So,
well.
so well,
Yeah.
as in nearsighted, which means you have to like use glasses to read, or
If you get older, yeah, like I mean, like in your
oh,
when
that
you
could be
hit.
that's scaring me. I might have to go and have an eye test.
Can I pop my out? No, I can't
No,
pop
because
my eye out.
I think because my thing at these days today, as I'm getting older, as I'm in my 50s now, I think as I get older, I think my eyesight's going. I mean, I can't read stuff. I mean, I've got to wear glasses to look at the computer to read the
Hmm.
writing on the computer.
Hmm.
Then if I'm doing intricate work, I have to have a magnified type of glass on my eye so I can see things like wiring stuff up or putting stuff in the back of the TV or in the
Hmm.
computer. And then there's another one I've got to have for just doing general things like just looking at a distance. So I've got 3 pairs of glasses I'm using at the moment. One of them's like these are double focus ones. You get those glasses like the old women used to have, like half glasses.
The
With the
progressives. Well, the
magnified, yeah,
progressives now. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, with a magnified bit at the bottom and then the normal bit at the top, which is either 2 or something like that or 3. So I've got a
The
pair
be-
of those.
the beauty thing about those now is you can get a pair of glasses, you don't even notice it. But the thing is, it takes a while to get
Very,
used to it.
very
And
focal.
Yeah, but I'll tell you
Yeah,
one thing. I just don't want to give in to that. Like, I'm like what 50. I'll be. Well, I'm 54, and I just don't want to give in to that, man. She's told me, well, you do need them, and I said, well, can I live without them? I
yeah.
don't want to give in to it.
All I'm worried about at the end of the day is losing the ability to see things at distance. I still have long sight. I
Mhm,
can still see things great. The TV I can see
mhm.
perfectly. That's a long distance away from me and stuff like that. So I still have perfect long sight. It's just looking up close like that,
Yeah,
you
I'm
know.
the same way. I mean, I literally, it's funny. I gotta go, you know.
Yeah, I'm like this with you at the moment. Like my glasses are like that, right on my bridge of my nose,
Hmm.
and like so I still got my eyes like, and I'm looking over like, but to actually read stuff on the computer, and I've got to go like that, like look through the glasses, and
I know
the computer's not that far away from me. Like the screens are not that far away from me.
I'm the same way. I mean, I could take these off. I could see you, John, but that's it. I could like I can see you, but I mean
Yeah,
to read the
to
chat and
read the
everything
stuff.
else.
Yeah, to read the chat, I've got to put glasses
No,
on. Yeah,
it's not going to happen. I'd literally yes, green. I'd have to pop my eyeballs out to read them.
pop your eyebrows.
Look at this. I have to play this. This guy is freaky. Hold on a second. I gotta play this. Hold on. This guy's fucked.
Is he on?
It-
Is he on? Is he on trank or something? Is he?
I don't know, but he's fucked up.
Fuck me, man, that's not right.
You think he's fucking possessed?
I think he's on some sort of heavy
Hey Cal,
tranquilizer,
how are you? Yeah, tell me
like these
about it.
zombies in Philly are on.
Oh, tell me about it, eh? Kensington Street.
Kensington Avenue, like that. Really, like
Yeah, you
it's
can't
a
beat.
talk. It's a talk of the internet at the moment, like, isn't
Oh yeah, there's so much.
it?
Well, it's funny because well, it's not funny, but I mean, you've got Kensington, and because I mean that's where fentanyl really started in Philadelphia, and now
Mm.
it's like it's spread all over the fucking place. It's a
Yeah, but it's
virus.
not just the It's not just the fentanyl that they're chucking in this trank as well. In the fentanyl.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. No, I hear you,
Which
John.
is wrong. If that is really wrong
Yeah.
because it's eating people's skin
Well, yeah,
away.
it's insane. Look at you look at in Arizona. It's so fucking bad in Arizona now. Uh because of the homelessness and all that kind of shit. There's literally there's been a few cases in Arizona where they've fucking burnt people alive, you know,
Mm.
and we're talking about other homeless people doing this to another homeless person. There was one guy who was knocked unconscious and thrown in a shopping cart, and they lit him on fire and let him just burn to death.
Wow,
It's like, why?
that's grim.
But this is what
Why?
I mean. These fucking people are fucked.
That's grim, man. That is.
It's so insane, you know. Um,
Yes, Cal.
Cal,
That's what we're talking
yeah,
about at the moment.
those we're
Like, yeah,
talking right now.
yeah.
Like,
Kensington Avenue, Philadelphia, PA, camera 2, which is a
yeah.
big. It's a talk. It's a talk of quite a lot of people at the moment. There's lots of channels talking about it, just for the obviousness of where it is. It's right outside a train station, and a busy train station at that. And they just sat there, fucking every day, zonked out. It's insane.
Here, hold on.
Yeah,
Fucking
not good.
ads.
Not good, man.
It's not, man. It's not fucking. It's fucking ridiculous.
But I mean, it's not the only place. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of other places in America that's got just as bad. But
It's all over the place, man. And
but
even
yeah,
now in
but no one's
Vancouver,
really showing. No one's really showing the rest of the America. They're just showing Kensington Avenue.
in Vancouver,
Mm.
you're getting a lot from
Yeah,
Vancouver now.
yeah.
Vancouver's getting really bad.
Vancouver's huge, like, isn't it?
Yeah.
And
I mean,
Punchatower as well.
look at
Like, Yeah, that's it now, isn't it? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so
live
it's a
live feed, man.
live.
Yeah. Look at this guy on there in the red. Look,
Look,
zogged out. I
look at him.
mean, he's just standing on pure faith. Yeah, people just wander by, like, there we go. It's fuck, it's
It's
fucked.
it is so fucked. Just like
That's
I know.
I can't get my head around it. I really can't. I mean, look at this. There's another guy. I mean, the camera sweeps over.
All right, green. Yeah, I hear you, man. I'm like, but yeah,
Yeah,
green. Yeah, I don't want to step on your foot there, green. Sorry, buddy. Um, but
I've
yeah,
lived that lifestyle myself, Green. But I
yeah,
can sit and watch it. It doesn't really affect me like that. But yeah, well,
yeah. It's
not a big trank user, but yeah.
no. I mean, like, just the other day at work. I mean, this. Hold on. I'm gonna mute it. So hold on. I'm gonna mute it. But this guy just the other day. It's getting so bad.
Wow, what is he doing? Is he? No, I thought he's going. Is he going to take a shit?
No. And this dude, he's a rich guy. He's got tons of money, but now he's been sucked into that. You know,
Yeah. All that money will go pretty quickly,
yeah,
like.
he's got an itchy
Mm.
crack.
Oh God, that's
You
not
know,
good, is it? Your groin exploded.
and
Wow.
this guy was like this for probably 4 or 5 hours. The guy was outside,
What, just wandering around like that?
just doing this, just doing that, just yeah.
Wow. He's in the middle of the road now. Look. That's fucked up.
Hmm. But I mean, it's everywhere, man. It's fucking everywhere. You know, it's just it's a sign of the times. I mean,
We haven't
you
seen it
know,
in the UK yet. I mean, we don't see people. I mean, I must admit, I don't see people banging up in the street, but I mean, probably where I live, it's not really that prominent that people bang up in the street. But, that it's going on there, and the police are just walking by it every day. I remember somebody did a video, I think it's what AML, which is like a channel that does a lot of stuff on Kensington as well. There was this guy asking the police officer, he said, "Would you arrest anybody if they were selling drugs on the street?" And he said, "If I've seen anybody selling drugs on the street, I'd arrest them immediately." He said, well, why are you not arresting people for banging up on the street?
mhm.
Because they're doing it right over there now. Like, and he's going, "Look, excuse me, sir, do you mind moving on?" you know, you know, may ask something all obvious, like, and at the end of the day,
Yeah, I just and now you have these jabs for anyone having anyone ODing.
they got a new start. They got this new stuff called Narcan or something,
Yeah, yeah,
which
yeah,
is
yeah. And
like
they've
the
it's a
counterbalance to
jab.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it's everywhere now.
yeah, and that's
It's
apparently
every
they call it that Narcan 5,
Yeah,
which
yeah, yeah.
apparently is this new stuff that they carry around with them, and they just go whack like that, and it brings somebody back straight away.
Yeah, balances you right back out.
Yeah,
And fuck. I just
but people are getting outraged by it because
Narcan,
they're in the
yeah.
middle of a good nod as well. Like they go, "Fucking hell, just ruin my nod."
Well, that's the thing, and somebody who knows they're in that situation, and even when people are in the thought of committing suicide. Because I mean, a lot of there's a lot of mental issues here too at play, right? A huge,
Massive amount of
huge,
mental issues.
you
Yeah,
know,
huge.
it's this world now is so fucking unstable with what has gone on over the past, you know, few years, far back, but the pandemic only brought it on even worse. People are just, I don't know, man. Yeah, zombies
People are losing their balance.
losing it. I
Yeah,
mean, fuck it. And here we thought the bath salts were bad.
like me, my bath salts. Yeah,
I
bubble.
I don't know if you remember years ago, and not years ago, but just a few years ago in Miami, how the bath salts were going nuts, and they were showing the people you know, fucking walking around like zombies.
Well, we
Because
had
of
this
the
stuff in the UK called bubble, which was
oh,
like mephedrine
okay,
or something like that. I think it was
yeah,
called, and it was, or so, I can't. It might have been something like that. I don't know. It was like I found out in the end it was something like aluminium polish,
okay,
and some other sort of crazy bloody thing you could clean your tires with.
yeah,
Or another one was something to feed the plants with.
yeah,
But it was crazy stuff. Like I had to go at it, and I didn't like it. I just didn't like the buzz on it one bit.
yeah.
Yeah, and I spent most of the time on the toilet trying to have a shit. But yeah, I didn't like it. I thought I'm not doing that shit
Well,
again. Like,
we all fucking remember. We all remember this. This is fucked up. This is just fucked up. Hold on.
floor cleaner. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Mephedrone. Mephedrone. That's it.
Method drone.
Mephedrone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, floor cleaner.
Like this was the big thing. Remember?
Tonight, drugs known as bath salts being blamed for a gruesome scene in Miami. This is a naked man. He was shot dead on Sunday by police because he was gnawing
Naked.
off another man's face. Obviously, that sound
Gnawing.
and it
Yeah,
is.
he
I'm going
was
to warn you.
gnawing on it.
Pictures
I
were
remember that.
very
You remember
disturbing.
this?
Yeah, I
31
remember the story.
Rudy Eugene was described to be in a zombie-like state when he was
Look at
caught
this.
by
Just fucking
police.
dying on the guy's face.
Armando Aguilar, president of the Miami Fraternal Order of Police, suspects Eugene was under the influence of so-called bath salts, which are sold as cocaine substitutes or synthetic LSD. When he was found, what he had done to this man's face, victim was 65 years old, truly horrific. Apparently, all that's left is his goatee. His eyeballs were gone, his face. It is unbelievable. Dr. Charles Sophie is a psychiatrist at the Los Angeles County Department of Children and Family Services, and he's out front now. Dr. Sophie, have you ever heard of anything like this? I mean, it's awful to even talk about some of the things I just said that this man did to his victim's face.
Absolutely. There are many reactions that your brain can have when you're putting in a substance such as this. These are very cocaine-like substances that will have a very aggressive reaction within your brain. And the behavior that comes out of that could be anything from aggression to ripping off basically someone's face. Severe reactions. And they're not
Like how
able
he
to be
says it.
tested these
Throw it
days.
out
So
like.
we're putting in substances into our face, into our bodies, that we don't know what is going to happen when we do that.
So when we use the name bath salts, which I guess is the street name, you said a little bit cocaine-like. I mean, what would be in it? I mean, does it vary every single concoction, or what's really in quote unquote bath salts?
Well, that's a really great question, because the bottom line is these are not substances that have been properly studied, and so we don't really know what's in them. We just see the kinds of reactions and can kind of guess what chemicals in the brain they're reacting with, and then hence the behavior. So that's why the studies need to be done, and then we can make the testing that needs to be in place to be.
Wow.
If you want, Barry, I can show you the end result of the guy, but I'm not
Well,
going
no,
to.
I remember
It's pretty
the story.
graphic.
Pretty grim, like.
It is
Yeah.
grim. It is. I mean, fuck.
Yeah.
But just imagine.
You like how the guy's like that guy newsreader is just really throwing it out. What rips all his face off? Like, it's like that.
Yeah.
real hard hitting news story. Like,
All he had was his goatee left.
all he had was his goatee left. His eye was
Goatee.
missing.
His eyeballs were fucking. They were the dessert, right? The eyeball. Oh fuck.
Who knows? Who knows? Well, that's just fucking. That's fucked up, isn't it? Really.
Exactly, man. It's just so fucked up. But I mean, this is what I mean. Like, this is like the end result of society fucking breaking down.
This is
in
still
so
going
many
on
levels.
today.
Yeah, if not
It's still
worse.
going on today because apparently in Kensington there's people turning up with what they call tester drugs. So they're going out there with stuff that nobody's knows what it's like. They're just going, oh, it's free. Have it. See what it does. Let me know. You know, so they're giving these people
designer drugs.
Well, not even designer. It's just somebody making something up in a lab and then just putting it out to a load of lab rats in the street and saying, look, see what it does. It's like, fuck you know, man. That's fucked up, man.
Hey, I've smoked pot, I've done acid, I've done shrooms, I've done a lot of things over the years.
Same here.
And I mean, there's one thing I always hated was the fact of losing control. I always liked trying to be in control. And then when I lost that control, it's like never again. Fuck that.
Yeah. Yeah, same. I never worried about losing control. I mean, it depends in what way you could lose control. I mean, probably losing my balance and my fucking marbles like for a few hours. Like, I mean, I used to enjoy that. Just getting lost in the zone.
The fact that, you're so fucking stoned or whatever, high or blah, 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 and you wake up and some guy's gnawing on you.
Oh,
well,
me, man, never, ever would I ever feel like doing something like that. I mean, that's madman's territory, like, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's like hitting something in your brain that you probably already got, you never knew about until you've done that certain narcotic, right, or that mixture. It's just opened up that channel, and that guy just went off and gnawed somebody's face off because he was he had no control of what he was doing.
It's demonic.
Yeah,
it's demonic, man.
Probably that guy who was doing that contortionate walk earlier on all fours.
Yeah.
I mean, did you see that man's rib cage at one stage? His fucking whole stomach is gone in.
Fucked up,
That was
man.
that was fucking weird, wasn't it? Twisted.
We'll play it again.
You'll play it again. I mean, look at it now.
Man, that's fucked up.
Please tell me what the story is to that, because that's a Daily Mail story, right?
I have no idea, other than they pose the question: is this guy fucking possessed? He's fucked up, man.
If you ask me, he's on some sort of.
Quinn says, "I see some bad arthritis." Yeah, you think? Fuck.
Man, he was almost twisting around like a dog halfway through that, wasn't he?
It was I saw a subheading of something like he was immolating the backwards spider thing from The Exorcist. He's doing a pretty good damn job.
He's doing a very good job. He also looked like the thing out the thing as well, like when it turns into a fucking
I mean, if anybody knows anything about The Exorcist, that scene they originally took out.
Yeah, it's of
it, and it's just like, why that is so fucking creepy. Keep it in. What are you, stupid?
Well,
leave it in there.
That's why they took it out, because it is disturbing. Like,
yeah, but I'm sorry, man. Let's do it. I want to see the full fucking version, man.
I think it's out there. I'm trying to remember what version it is. Frank knew what it was, what version it's on. I think it's on.
It's on the director's cut.
It's on the director's cut, isn't it? Yeah.
It's on the director's cut. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of Exorcist. Yeah.
It's not on the 25th anniversary one, because they brought that out as well, didn't they? The 25th anniversary of the film.
I think the 25th anniversary had 2 cuts, and the director's cut was on there, wasn't it? I thought it had 2 cuts.
You might be right. You might be right. I had the film not so long back on Blu-ray, but I'm not really a big horror fucking nut, so I don't keep them. So I tend to get rid of the horror ones. I watch them and then get rid of them. But
Let's see.
I don't. The version I had the Blu-ray, which I think had the direct. I think it had in the deleted scenes, the spider. Yeah, because it wasn't in it. It was another anniversary version of it that came out just recently.
Here we go. We'll play this Spider Walk here. For those who haven't seen it,
you got to see this.
What we're talking about, it's just fucking creepy, man.
It's just fucked up.
You know, it's like,
oh my god!
Isn't that crazy?
I forgot about the fucking blood as well coming out.
It's so fucking creepy, man. Still, you know, still, it's just like, how, I don't know. I imagine that on the yeah,
it still gives me shivers.
Exactly.
Mind you, I mean, I never really got to see it when I was a kid. I think because it was banned in the UK for years. It came out in selected cinemas around the country. Certain places wouldn't show it, and then when it came out on VHS, they banned it straight away, and so you could only get pirate copies of it or something sent over from the States. But other than that, it wasn't shown in the UK on anything. No TV channel broadcasted it, nothing, you know, and so nobody saw it. So when I finally got to see it, I think I got to see it in a cinema because they redid it in a cinema where I used to live down in Cornwall. They put it out and they said, "Oh, we're going to put it in the cinemas again." And I went to watch it with my then girlfriend, and I remember halfway through it, I remember saying to her, "This is shit," you know.
Green News is asking what everyone's drinking. That's what I'm having right now, man.
What's that? 36 chain
double IPA.
Wow, man.
Yeah, good
you like
stuff,
those cloudy beers, isn't it?
I fucking love them, man. They're fucking juicy and oh.
And what percentage is that one?
This one is 8.2.
Fuck me, man. That's special brew territory, that is. Well, what used to be special brew, sadly, our special brew is now being lowered down to 7.2.
Oh,
but good old Tennant Super is still at 8%. I think.
I had a couple Tennants the other day. You know, I fucking love Tennants. I gotta try.
I got the glass.
Nice. I've never had a Tennant. What is it? Tennant Super? What is it?
No, it's a Tennant's pint glass. It's a Tennant's. I mean, I can't even read it.
Yeah, but what were you talking? Which brew? Which Tennants were you talking about?
Well, you get normal Tennant's lager and you get Tennant Super as well.
Super, yeah.
So this one is a normal Pilsner with the tea on the bottom of the glass that keeps it fizzy.
Yeah. I've got a few glasses.
Yeah, so this was that. So this is a proper old style pint glass. Yeah, I nicked it out of a pub years ago. Right?
Oh, I love that. I love going in pubs and fucking nicking the glasses. I'll admit it, man. Some of the fucking glasses are great, man.
Some of the glasses I've got over the years through that was some cool. Because I mean, the best one I got is the double diamond mug, like with a fucking great handle on it. Like, you know, that was
fuck. You know what? I haven't had a double diamond in fucking years. Holy shit, man.
We used to have that for a good few years. Then it disappeared, and then because Prince Philip used to drink it, they kept it going, and now it's gone. Now it's totally gone.
Oh, it's totally gone, eh?
Yeah, because he stopped it. He died, and of course nobody really drank it anymore, so they got rid of it.
Wow, yeah, I remember Double Diamond. Fuck, years.
But mate, I got it in a pub. We had a pub in town, and they put it on tap, and they had these great big tankards with it. I thought, fuck me, I got to have one of them, like, you know. And sure enough, within 8 months of it in the pub, it disappeared. So I was glad I got that for one of those tankards, like, you know, because they went.
Yeah, they're
I
they're
said, what happened?
fucking.
I said, what happened to Double Diamond? He said, oh, no one ever drank it, so we got rid of it.
Fuck.
Fucking
And
hell.
who used to make it? Do you know who used
In
to make the
Inns Coop.
Ends Coop? Are they
Yeah.
still around?
As far as I know, yeah, they're still around, but they're owned by Scottish and Newcastle today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's too bad, man. Fuck it. Like I said, I haven't had Double Diamond in years. They used to fucking import it here.
Did they? Wow.
Yeah. We used to be able to get it in cans.
I remember it as a kid, like, man, it was always on tap when I was a kid. And
Yeah.
you could always and it was that and McEwen's. Which is another one I haven't seen for years. McEwen's Export or
I don't know about that.
McEwen's. Oh yeah, it's a Scottish lager, that is.
But I was in in here where I'm the city where I'm at. They have an old English pub that was built in the 1860s here, English style,
Wow.
and
Wow.
now it's the people that have owned it for the past 30 years. The last day was, I think, September 16th, and then they closed down because
No.
somebody outbid them for the property. I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me, right? So I don't know what's going on with this place, but the place, I they can't tear the place down because it's
Right.
a heritage building.
It's like
But I
grade
was
listed over there. Like,
yeah. So my guess is they'll probably open up some other restaurant. I'm hoping it's a British pub, but I don't know. But I went in there a couple days before they closed up. I said, "Fuck it, man. I want to have a couple pints and have some dinner and so on and so on because that place has been there, like I said, 30 years. Fucking great place, and." I always like grabbing tenants on draft.
wow.
I love
I,
tenants on draft.
I've seen tenants. Funny enough, we have a pub in the city called Noah's Ark, and that's where I
Yeah.
got this glass from because it
Oh
had
yeah.
tenants on tap. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
But it sucks because a lot of these, even here, a lot of the classic pubs and bars are closing. It's
Get
all
this in.
corporate. It's all corporate shit. But
Get this, where we in the UK, right? We had this 18th century pub, like, right? It was called I think it was called the Crooked House
okay.
pub, like, right?
Yeah.
And it caught fire, right? Just before it was getting shut down, it caught fire, and
Yeah.
because it's grade 1 listed, they had to, they're having to they said you have to rebuild it, and they took all the bricks away from it after it it burnt to a shell, like, nothing left. And they took all the bricks away and they've put them in storage, and they're finding the plans for it, and they're going to rebuild that pub.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, brick by
It's good.
brick.
It's good to hear shit like that, man.
But yeah,
That
but the way it
I like.
caught fire was quite saddening, like, because it just caught fire
Well,
overnight.
yeah, obviously that's sad, but I mean the
Yeah.
fact that they're rebuilding it brick by brick, that is
Yeah.
cool. That's
That's
cool.
mad, isn't it?
They're talking about cheese on toast in the microwave. I mean, I remember I remember when I smoking, some pot or whatever else, you get the munchies. I remember fucking throwing in mayonnaise and salt sandwiches. Just mayonnaise. No, sorry, mayonnaise, cheese, and salt.
Wow.
Mayonnaise, cheese, and salt.
Wow, man, that's a weird taste.
When you got the
something I
munchies
would
when
eat.
you're stoned, you go for the fucking whatever's available, right?
I don't know. Do you know, I've had some weird stuff over the years on the munchies. But
Let's hear it. What?
banana and marmalade,
Marmalade and
sugar,
banana.
sugar and honey and bacon sandwiches.
How about
bacon
have you-
toasted bread, right? With bacon,
Ooh.
egg on it, and then
Oh man.
toasted on, and then
Like a fried egg?
yeah, like a fried egg.
Oh yeah.
bacon, fried,
Oh yeah.
toasted bread, honey on it,
Yeah.
but a bit of that orange, you know, that American sauce, like the yellow sauce, like bit of that on it as well.
With the mustard
No,
sauce.
the sweet
No?
mustard, not fucking
Sweet mustard. Yeah.
yeah, and then some tomato ketchup on it. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
beautiful
Holy
they are,
shit.
man. They were solid. Like I remember eating them one time, but especially when I was doing when I was doing the gear
Yeah.
times, there was sometimes the only stuff I could fucking eat. You know, was sweet stuff. You know,
It's funny because I remember, fuck, I had I every once in a while I have craving for a fucking pizza, and I'm like, fuck, I don't want, I
me,
don't,
yeah.
I don't want to fucking wait for a pizza. So you know what to do? I just get some like bread or buns or whatever, and
Make your own.
cut them in half, and I get some pepperonis and fucking
Wow,
some sauce and make my own up. Fuck it.
cool. There's a way to do it, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. You know those other you can get those they're like is it piani bread? You know, breads. You know those? Yeah, like that. And you cut it in half, and then you just put it in the grill. Put some
Ooh,
mozzarella on it,
yeah,
some fucking olive oil, some
yeah.
pepperonis.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh man, it's fucking great. Like,
It's funny because pizza. It's really weird because here a pizza is like it's a regular pizza, whatever. Like pepperoni pizza, whatever.
yeah,
I go across the border into Buffalo. Buffalo is in New York State, and basically they're big on what's called cup and char. The pepperonis are in a like they're not flat, they're cup and charred. So the rim is charred, so it's charred. And I'm telling you, uh John, it's so fucking good. It
do
is
you know? Do you
so
know? Do you know the only pizzas I really like is
yeah.
proper stone bake
You
with a
like
fucking
stone
great big
baked?
oven. Yeah,
Yeah.
with an oven like on fire.
Yeah.
Like, they chuck it in there, and it's got minimalistic amount of stuff on it. So you'll have olive oil on it, some
Yeah.
some slices of mozzarella,
Yeah.
some some of that foreign meat,
Yeah.
like salamis and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Chuck that on it, and
So
and,
you
and
like
st-
you
stick it in there, and it just comes up, bubbles up, man. It's so thin that even the dough bubbles up, and it comes out, and
so
it's
you're a
just
thin crust guy. You're a thin
yeah,
crust guy.
definitely,
You don't
definitely.
like a
I've
thick you don't
eaten.
like a thick you don't like a thick crust. Thick
Well,
well done.
I can eat the ones that look like what would they be like? They would be like a pie almost. Like, you get
Yeah.
those real deep,
Yeah.
deep pan pizzas they call them,
Deep dish
deep
pieces.
dish
Yeah.
pieces. Yeah, and
Those are
they're
good.
just they're just like a whole. They're like a load of that full of fat.
Well,
Like,
yeah, it's like a heart attack
eh,
waiting to happen.
it's like a heart attack waiting to happen. Isn't it? We
Hey,
have
Stoner
Domino's.
Paranormal. How are you?
We have Domino's in this country as well, like with
Yeah,
those
yeah.
like
Domino's is
fillings.
all over. Yeah.
With the fillings in it, with the cheesy filling sides, and I think
Deep
Pizza
dish
Hut used
pizza.
to do.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
need a Chicago style pizza, man. Oh my
well, I've
god.
had Chicago. I've had
Yeah.
Chicago style. Yeah,
Oh, it's so good, man.
lush. Yeah,
Oh, so good. So good.
very nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I'm a big one for like minimalistic pizzas because
Yeah.
pizzas have turned out to be like the dustbin lid of the world. Like, just throw any shit on it, like, and it'll be great. But no, pizza is minimalistic.
Yeah.
Very little on it, lots of fucking olive oil, lots of mozzarella, and a bit of meat of your choice, like, and that's it.
Well, I
None
mean,
of this fucking cream chowder shit thrown on it,
no.
or fucking
Oh fuck no,
egg,
no, 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 no.
egg and bacon, fucking,
What? No
fucking what?
anchovies. No anchovies.
No, fucking no. Anchovies belong somewhere, but they
Oh.
don't belong on a pizza.
Over here, you got the Hawaiian pizza too. It's like pineapples. No,
Pineapple, wow. Now
no.
that's a big debate, isn't it? Does it
Pineapple and
belong on it?
ham.
Does it belong
Pineapple
on
and
a
ham.
ham? Yeah, but that comes. I mean, Pizza Hut do that, don't they? Pizza Hut do that. They call it the farmhouse. like
farmhouse,
which has got
Hawaiian, whatever.
Hawaii. Yeah, they got ham on there, and they got pineapple if you want it.
Mhm.
You know,
People go to like Italy and they have the pizza there and go, "What the fuck? This isn't pizza." Well, yeah, it is.
it is.
It is.
Yeah, yeah.
This is the way pizza began, man.
They
It's
get
not.
outraged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a sec, man. A thin crust. What the fuck? It's like a pita. I'm eating a pizza on a pita. What the fuck?
You fucking people outraged, like, what the
Yeah. Not the same. But yeah, fucking yeah, New York style pizza. Oh, Chicago. Yeah, great.
Do you always
New York-
remember? Do you remember in Saturday Night Fever at the beginning of the film, John Travolta's eating a
Yep.
pizza? Give me 2 slices, and his sister gives him the slices out of the cut out of the thing. But they're like, that's an Italian place, isn't it? Italian American
Yeah.
pizza joint, and I think it's still there to this day. I
shit.
think that place.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
like I said, you know, you go to upstate New York, Western New York, and they got, like I said, they got the cup and char. And it's sort of like a take on the classic Italian American pizza, right? But they got, like I said, they got the pepperonis, cup and char. And this, I'm telling you, John, is so fucking good. But you know what? It's so fucking bad for you because there's so much fucking grease.
That's right. There's a fucking
You
pound
know?
of grease in it. Like,
Yeah, but it's so good. Oh
but
man,
they always
it's a
say, don't
treat.
they, at the end of the day, something that's great tasting is always bad for you. Like,
Oh, that's yeah, it goes par for the course, right?
but I mean, I make
Mm.
my own. I mean, I have a tendency, like in where I shop, like in Tesco's, they do a pizza like in there, and I'll go in there and I'll buy the pizza, basic pizza,
Mm.
and then take it home and put a load of mozzarella on it and a load of fucking chopped up ham or chopped up turkey on it, or some salami or some of that French, you know, that some of that Parma ham, all that stuff. Like whack it on there, like, and then just make a fucking great big my own pizza, like, you know.
Green, I love it, man.
Yeah, the hand job,
Hand job. Yeah, pizza it's a wonderful thing, especially when you're now when I'm done here, I gotta grab a pizza now.
Mate, you
Fuck.
got me. You know, I keep thinking about them as well, like, you know, but my heart can't fucking withstand them. If I had the chance, I'd eat them every fucking day.
Fucking Cal's asking what you think about Newcastle Brown. I fucking love Newcastle Brown.
Not the
I'm a
new
big-
flavor.
No, it's not good anymore.
No,
I
because
remember.
they sold it to Scottish and Newcastle.
Oh fuck! What are they doing?
When the breweries took over, Scottish and
Yeah.
Newcastle took over, they sold the flavor of Newcastle Brown
Yeah.
to somebody else. Well, they didn't sell it. They sold the name Newcastle Brown. They didn't sell
Yeah.
the flavor, so they had to make their own, and it doesn't taste anything like original Newcastle Brown.
That fucking sucks. And you know what?
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it because I mean, this time of the
Oh,
year,
I love it.
this time of the year, they always brought out the Newcastle Werewolf.
Oh, werewolf.
Yeah.
Yeah, that werewolf
Remember-
is a stout. It's a stout, isn't it?
No,
Is that
no,
a
it's a
stout?
red. It's a red ale.
Oh, it's a red ale. We
Yeah, it's
got
like a-
werewolf. We got werewolf in the UK, but it's a stout.
Oh yeah. Hey Liam,
Yeah.
how are you? Yeah, no, I managed to grab a 4-pack. I was lucky to grab a 4-pack of it a couple years ago. Newcastle would only bring it out this time of the year, called Werewolf Red Ale, and it was so fucking good.
Mate, the one that always got me really good was Guinness Red.
Oh, I've never tried that. Good.
Man, it didn't take off. So they I think it's out there somewhere. It's not
Mhm.
out in general sale, but it went out. They went round the country when it put it on tap and everything, like, you know, and it was I mean, fuck me, really nice. Too nice.
Yeah.
You know, but nobody wanted it. They were like, how the fuck are you messing around with our Guinness? Like, you know,
Oh my
it's
God,
black.
come on. You
I
know
mean,
what?
come
For
on, man,
fuck's
have a bit of
sakes.
fucking scope, like, you know,
Yeah.
move around from it, you know. But
It's
yeah,
not like they're fucking around with the Guinness. Guinness is the
no,
same. They're
they
bringing
just
an
lightly
addition. That's
roasted it.
all. That's
They
all.
just lightly roasted roasted the malt. That's all it did.
Yeah, that's
Instead of
it.
doing it to a black fucking stout finish, they did it red, and it come out red, and it was like a dark red, but it's still creamed up like Guinness. You still poured it out and had to let it settle, and then fucking top it up. But yeah, man, what a nice pint, man. I remember going out one night doing a session on them and did 15 pints, like, yeah, and still managed to
Good.
get home. Yeah.
Good old Guinness, man. Good old
Yeah, I love
Guinness.
it, man. I love it. I got well on it. Murphy's is another one.
Cal saying, you remember Crazy John mentioning McDonald's selling root beer decades ago?
They did, like, not
Yeah.
decades ago. They did it in the Latin I would probably about 1994 was the last time I seen root beer in McDonald's in the UK.
Have you ever had over here for a few years? I don't know if they still do it or not, but for a few years, there was a couple beer companies here. They were making hard root beer.
Hard.
It's called hard root beer. So it was a root beer, like a literally a root beer, alcoholic root beer beer.
Root beer.
And boy,
Wow.
was it good. It was good. I think
I
one of
bet.
them was called Dad's favorite root beer was one of them.
I've heard of that. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I can't remember what the other one was, but holy fuck, they were good. They were
We
so
never had that in this country. We
You
had
never
the
had that, huh?
alcohol. No, we had the alcoholic ginger beer,
Yeah, the alcoholic ginger beer, but root beer,
which is very nice.
oh,
But yeah, root beer, man. Fucking, I mean, oh man, I would love to find alcoholic root beer. I really would.
oh,
I actually did used to buy it. We have over in this country, we have Carter's root beer,
yeah.
which is sold by Asda. I think Asda sell it, and I think somebody else sells it. But it's really sweet and it's great with rum. I found out it was fucking lethal with rum, to be honest.
Well, here the big root beer here is A&W.
I've heard of A&W.
A&W root beer, and
Yeah.
you know they started off in the U.S. and they branched off into Canada, and it's different now from the American. And I don't even know if A&W is still in the States. I don't know,
No, it's
but
still around. I've seen it.
is
I've
it?
seen it advertised. Yeah, it's still around.
Maybe, but here they're huge, and the root beer is phenomenal. I mean, it's a great root beer. It's
Oh,
Yeah, and their big thing was they'd always serve it in a frosty, huge ass mug,
wow.
right? You know, a huge mug, and they still do it to this day. When you go into the restaurant, you know, they'll ask you, you want it in a frosty mug? They're like, yeah, damn right. You know, and they give you this
Damn
big
right,
ass
man.
frosty mug, and you know, you just fill it up with root beer, and it's great, awesome.
I'll tell you another one I used to like as well was sarsaparilla.
Yeah, you know, I never really tried sarsaparilla. I mean, I tried birch
It's
root,
unique,
which is
man.
almost like root beer, but sarsaparilla, no, I've never tried it.
We had
What's it?
over. It's a bit. You wouldn't have heard of it, but over in the UK, we
Mhm.
had dandelion and burdock.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
got a few of those over here.
yeah. So that was another thing that sort of really did it. But when I used to live up in Chorley, we used to have a place not so far away from us called Bolton Market. Or
Okay.
Blackburn, no, Blackburn Market. Blackburn
Yeah.
Market. And they used to have a stall that used to be a sarsaparilla stall. And
Yeah.
it had everything to do with sarsaparilla. Sweets, fucking boiled sweets, licorice, fucking licorice sticks, the fucking great big jars of solid. It was like tar in a jar, like, you know,
Fuck.
right? And
Yeah.
it was just sarsaparilla. And what you did with it was you got the jar hot in a pan of water, so liquefied, and then he would pour it into like a concentrate into a load of water, and then just make it up on the stove, and then next thing you know, you'd have about fucking 4 liters of the stuff, like, you know. And my dad used to make it for me, like in concentrate, and then we used to put it in the soda streams, like, you know.
Oh yeah, fuck.
You make your own soda
yeah.
stream and then put sarsaparilla in it. So you'd have
Yeah.
pissy sarsaparilla, man.
Yeah.
Wow, man, I
Oh
miss those
fuck.
days. Right? But the market
Yeah.
was gone, long gone, but it was, I never forget going to it. And it just had everything sarsaparilla on it. My dad knew I loved it, so he used to buy it for me, like, you know.
All the time. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
You know,
Good childhood memory, that.
father's favorite root beer. Actually, Quinn, you're in Michigan, I believe. You can find it there if you're anywhere near close to Frankenmuth. I know Frankenmuth used to Frankenmuth Brewery, I believe. Yeah, which is uh during Oktoberfest. I think it's the only sanctioned area outside Munich itself that is
Wow.
officially
Allowed to sell
sanctioned.
it. Yeah.
You know, officially sanctioned Oktoberfest outside of Munich. It's a
Wow.
little Bavarian town in the middle of nowhere, and I'm telling you, John, it's amazing. They got a fucking Christmas store on the outskirts of the town that is the size of 8 football fields.
Wow.
It is fucking humongous.
Do you know what? You've just mentioned it today, and I've seen the first advert for Christmas today on the television.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Danny. I've had moonshine.
Moonshine.
Oh, fuck. I
Yeah,
get that.
yeah.
Yeah, I've had moonshine. All right.
Oh, yeah,
Straight,
moonshine.
straight from the straight from the source, man. I've had moonshine a few times.
Wow.
Oh, fuck. That stuff is fucking crazy shit. You
Make
definitely
up,
go
make up.
blind.
Fucking right, you would. You know what you said about Newcastle Brown earlier? Did you get it in
Yeah.
bottles or cans?
We used to well the red I got the werewolf I got in bottles, but I used to get it in cans.
Because we used to have it.
cans.
We used to have it in bottles, like, and I always
Oh, yeah?
remember going out and doing a session with it before the flavor changed.
Yeah.
And I remember we went to see Megadeth in concert. And
Oh,
we were all
fuck.
we went hard on the fucking Newcastle Brown that night. And
Yeah.
that must have been about, I would say, fucking hell, about 91, 92 we went to see Megadeth.
Oh,
So yeah,
wow,
it was
man.
still the
In the
original flavor.
prime. In their
Yeah.
prime.
Yeah, still the original flavor as well. So we got out, and I remember doing a real big session on that. But I knew somebody who used to drink 35 bottles of it a day.
Are you kidding? 35 bottles of that shit.
I swear to God, like 35
Holy
bottles.
fuck.
35 bottles. A crate carries about 30. Like,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
No. A crate had 16 bottles in it. So that's 2.5 crates. Like, you know.
Is that guy even alive still?
No.
Holy
Right, get this.
shit.
Like, get this. The story to this is so fucking crazy, right? It's
I
unreal.
bet.
We were my old next door neighbor was called Adam, and we went up to his house. He lived in Bilston up in Birmingham, like, right. So
Yeah.
we went up to see his mother, and this guy lived with his mother. It was her third husband, right? And we turned up, and he's there, sat in the lounge, and he's like supping straight from the neck of these fucking Newcastle Browns, and my mate Adam said to his old dear, "Is he still drinking?" And she said, "Yeah, we've managed to get him down to 15 bottles a day."
Jesus Christ.
Right, and
Holy
in the
shit.
end, this is a real weird story, right? This is the perfect place to tell it. So, my mate Adam was his father was his mother's second husband, right? And he died of a heart attack, right?
Okay.
So we're having a chat with her in the lounge. He hadn't seen his mother for about 5 or 6 years. Bit of fucking, you know, grief like between them, but they still talked.
Yeah.
He got 2 other siblings from the same relationship. So she says, out of the blue, she goes, "Oh, your father turned up a couple of days back." And he's like going, fucking hell, she's going cuckoo, like, you know, he's been dead for about fucking 10 years. You see, he's thinking, like, she's going, no, deadly serious. He turned up. And he said, and he's going, nah, mother, you're off your head, like, you know, at the end of the day, he's been dead for 10 years. What are you bringing that up for? She's going, no, I'm deadly serious with you, Adam. And she showed us where the door was, like, right? The door to the back of the house was like a little alcove, and then it went out to the garden. But you had to open the door from the kitchen diner to get to it, to go out to the back door to the garden. So she said, he's in that door. I opened the door, and he was stood there. Like that, full fucking full apparition, stood there. He's like, got his cap in his hand, but he was dressed in. She said he was dressed in his gardener's. He used to have a gardener's like green overall on, right? And he was stood in that, right? And he had a cap in his hand, and he looked at her and he said, "Time to get this mess cleaned up." And he stepped out the door and vanished.
Holy fuck.
Right? And get this. The bloke who lived with her at the time, the third, like the guy who was drinking,
Yeah.
he died fucking about 3 months after we were there.
Damn. Fuck.
And she'd only seen him about 3 months before we turned up.
That's fucked up, man.
That is fucked up, isn't it? That is just really.
That's fucked up.
Wow, that's as fucked up as that.
Look at this.
Wow.
The squirrel's fucking drunk on fermented fucking.
Wow.
Look at this. Look at this thing.
Fermented. What's he doing? What squirrel is that? Is that a grey or that's not even a squirrel.
It's pretty fucked up squirrel, man. Look at it.
Wow. Wow. But yeah, talk about spooky fucking things happening. Like,
Well,
that
yeah,
was one
man.
of that was one of the craziest ones I've ever.
Oh,
You know, and she was adamant, man. She was adamant. She was getting really upset because he kept saying, "Shut the fuck up! You're fucking mad!" Like, you know, he's been dead for 10 years. What are you bringing that up for? She went, "No, he's dead. I'm deadly serious. As I'm talking to you now, that's how I saw him. He was stood in the door." And he even said to her, "Time to get this mess cleaned up." He put his cap on, walked out the door, and vanished. Gone. And 3 months after we'd been there, the guy died.
Holy shit. Let's see.
It's like he rescued her, like, you know, sort that fucking idiot out, like, you know, take him away.
Danny's asking, you know, I'm not sure if you get this in Canada, Steve, or in the UK. Bearded lady charred moonshine. No. I don't know. I couldn't tell you, Danny. I don't know. I don't buy moonshine here in Canada. I usually do when I go down south. I'll grab a bottle or two right from the source. I find small batch moonshine is just incredible. Fuck. That's fucking crazy shit. I won't buy it,
man. I thought overproof rum was fucking bad enough. Like, you know, 80%.
Oh, moonshine's fucking insane.
Yeah,
it's fucking.
That's gotta be. That's like drinking. Well, they actually run fucking cars on it, didn't they?
Well, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's like hold on, let me see. It's like
funny cars, isn't it? NASCAR was all about moonshine, wasn't it?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. Look at this. I'm just pulling this up here. Let's see if this is out here. Fucking commercials.
Prison punch. You've had prison punch. Wow. Hooch, they call it, don't they?
Yeah, hooch. They call it hooch, man. And I remember going to a friend of mine's in Louisville, Kentucky, and he goes, "We're just gonna go to my buddy's place, just outside of Frankfort. I think it was Frankfort, Kentucky, or whatever. I don't know." And he lived on a farm, and we showed up, had dinner there. The guy made dinner, and he fucking pulls out a couple bottles out of, he goes into his fucking barn, brings out a couple fucking mason jars, and of course, I knew right away, fucking moonshine, and and it's fucking clear as a bell, man. I'm like, holy fuck, this stuff's good. It's fucking clear. You'll fucking go blind for sure, right? And
right.
he lifted the lid off it and took a sniff, and I'm like, holy fuck, I nearly fainted.
Jesus.
It was so potent. I'm like,
Wow.
I don't know if I can drink this, man. This is fucked. This is
Worse than
fucked.
meth.
Yeah, good night, Quinn. Take care, man. I fucking I just poured a little bit into a fucking glass, and literally I imagined myself just drinking water because it looked like water, right? And fuck, I'm drinking this, and I'm like, fuck, man, holy, it was brutal. It was
You
so
could almost polish
fucked.
the furniture with it. Was that probably that
Oh,
strong?
it
Yeah.
was fucked. And you can only drink so much because I'm telling you, you'd be so fucked.
Oh, you'd be fucking
You'd be so fucked.
you'd be on the
You
verge
drink
of fucking near death.
near death,
Yeah,
man. If
yeah,
you drink a lot of this shit, you can't drink a
Oh,
lot of it.
right,
You're
man.
fucked.
God.
You're fucking definitely an alien if you drank a lot of that shit, man.
Oh
It
man,
was
you're gonna be asking for fucking liver fucking
oh
failure, aren't you?
oh fuck, it was crazy.
Yeah.
But oh man, it was like fucking turpentine.
Fuck me, man. That stuff is fucking raw,
It was
man.
brutal, brutal.
Even
Fucking
turpentine's bad enough to fucking smell like.
ooh, yeah, well, that's what I mean. It smelled like it. It was fucking gross. Like,
You can
no,
almost
thank
clean. You can almost clean the paintbrushes out and like.
more or less, yeah.
Yeah. Fuck that.
Yeah, I'm like, sure this isn't turpentine? No, it's fucking moonshine. It's moonshine. Trust me. I don't know, man. I don't know you.
Did you ever see the guy doing a shot of methylated spirit?
No. Yeah.
There's a
Fuck.
video of a bloke doing it. Like, it's fucking awful, man. It's a little small shot. It was only a small amount, a little tiny amount, but fucking hell, like
Night, Cal. Take care, man.
that was,
Yeah, yeah, rocket fuel. Yeah, exactly. But well, it's like some absence too, man. Some absence can be pretty brutal.
Well, I mean, absinthe at the end of the day, the proper way of doing absinthe, like I keep saying, is doing it with sugar, caramelizing the sugar,
Well, yeah,
and then
yeah,
dipping
yeah,
it into the absinthe, topping it up with water. That's the way to
yeah.
do it. You know, it's because it's very bitter. It's
It's
extremely
very
bitter
bitter.
drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and some. I remember when I was down in Mexico, some tequilas, some mezcal.
Well, yeah, mezcal.
Like,
I've done mezcal sessions.
fuck,
Yeah.
holy shit, man.
I drank myself sober on mezcal one night.
Oh, fucking mezcal, man. Holy fuck. I
I mean,
think I've got.
that is insane. They're insane. We had about, I think we had 2 or 3 bottles between me and my mate Adam, and we
Yeah.
just sat and drank the whole fucking lot between us. And I actually remember about 8:30 in the morning, feeling sober.
Oh,
I mean, I could get up and fucking walk around, have a conversation. I think I even got in the car as well. I shouldn't say that really, but yeah, yeah, fuck me. I drank myself sober.
Oh, yeah.
I've never done it since, and fuck me, that was mind bending. We have 3 bottles of mezcal between the two of us.
Well, I remember being in Mexico, and I think it was Playa del Carmen. And this was back before it had spread. Like, it's fucking massive now. But when we went to Playa del Carmen, there was only just like a compound, and that was it. And then you had this small town, and on the compound they had an old, like an old store. And you walk into the store, and all it was wall to wall fucking tequila and mezcal. It
Wow.
was like walking into a wine shop, but for tequila, because it was from all different regions, right? Because tequila is like wine. It's different in every fucking region in Mexico, right?
Oh no, yeah.
literally the guys at the fucking at the cash there, and you can get a bottle of mezcal at the time. It was like fucking $10 $10 American
Wow. That's
bottle.
cheap.
It fucking
So
dirt
1 liter bottle, like that's fucking
big,
huge as well, isn't it?
big fucking liter bottle at least.
Mm.
And fucking he says, you want to try it? I got an open bottle, and in his book, I got an open bottle here, and it still has the fucking grub in it, because I mean it had a grub, and some of them had fucking scorpions in it without the fucking stinger, right? And
Yeah.
like, oh fuck, okay. But he goes, here, I'll pull out the scorpion for you. You can crunch on the scorpion. I'm like, I was so fucking drunk I did it anyways, right? And boy, holy fuck, I was so fucked after that. Holy shit. Man, the fucking scorpion was so soaked with fucking mezcal,
Like the
you
worm
know?
as well, isn't it? Like the worm in
Oh,
the bottom of the mezcal bottle.
the
Yeah, yeah,
worm, yeah, but the
yeah.
scorpion was just like, it was so fucking, it was like a fucking sponge, right? It was
Me.
like eating a sponge.
Wow.
It had so much absorbed, so it's amazing how much that shit will absorb when it's sitting in it for so many, God knows how long, right? But this shit was, and it was, this mezcal was fucking sweet, which is kind of weird. I've never had mezcal that was sweet, but this stuff
No.
was
Same here.
so fucking sweet, and it was so good. But holy
Do you know what we
fuck.
have over here? We have over here something called Buckfast wine,
Oh yeah.
tonic wine.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, and it's in there. Apparently, it's made by monks in there.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Buckfast Abbey, which is not that far away from where I live.
Yeah.
So yeah, and it's up there, and apparently there's the Bucky. They call it the Bucky specials. Like, and everybody's drinking it, and it's like a real syrupy, fucking high ratage fucking
Yeah.
drink. Like, yeah, and it's sweet and nasty.
And let me guess, you can only get it at the Abbey.
No, you can get it around the world. It's apparently worldwide seller, so you'll
Oh
probably be able
really?
to get it out there. Just ask for Buckfast tonic wine.
Because I know they a lot of these abbeys, and a lot of these, especially in Belgium, they'll only sell it because they will brew their own beer, but
Yeah,
they'll only sell it on premise, and the money that they make goes back into the abbey, right?
yeah, that's exactly what happens with Buckfast. Like, goes back in the
Yeah,
abbey,
yeah,
but
yeah,
it's sold
and
around the world.
yeah. Well, that's kind of cool. But I know
Oh yeah,
There's one called Westerhaven in Belgium, and they absolutely forbid you to sell it outside. If you go in and buy a case of this stuff, you can't resell it anywhere. You have it has to be personal use. If they find out that you resell it, then they can, they
do you for
fucking
it?
drop the hammer on you.
Yeah,
But
right.
every once in a while, they'll allow, like, for instance, here in Ontario in Canada, we've got a place called government fucking run liquor store called the LCBO, right? And they got
Wow.
so much fucking buying power, right? So they'll allow companies like this to buy, X amount of cases, and fucking, you literally are fucking limited to one bottle, and that's it. You can only buy one bottle of this shit. It's like, what's the fucking point then?
But that's
I'm
what.
probably,
But that's the way it is. That's probably because it's
yeah.
so good and so strong that you
It's so
probably have to.
good.
Yeah.
It's so good, but it's not so strong. I mean, it's probably about 8 to 9%. I mean,
Oh,
it's strong, it's stronger, but I mean, it's just because they don't make, they they literally don't make a lot of this stuff.
have you
They
ever
make a batch, and that's it. That's it, and you got to wait till they brew up another batch.
had pastiche?
No, I've never.
Oh man, pastiche!
Good.
Wow. Yeah. Well, it is aniseed basically at the end of
Oh
the
yeah,
day.
yeah, yeah.
You know, it's
Okay,
like
okay.
in the around the world they have Pernod, but they also have Ricard as well.
Yeah.
Well, Ricard is pastiche,
Yeah.
but you can also get pastiche in certain areas. So you can get Spanish pastiche, you can get French pastiche,
Yeah.
and you can get Portuguese pastiche,
Yeah.
which is, I mean, off the fucking scale. We got the aniseed plant in the bottle. I always remember my father. We went to Portugal in 1978, and he
Yeah.
brought a bottle of it back from Portugal, and it had no label on it. It just in the shop it just said Portuguese pastiche. And I remember one day I got my sister-in-law pissed up on it, including myself, because he had a bar in the house like my dad, like, you know. So we were all downstairs, and I fucking found this bottle, and of course, aniseed to me is like aniseed balls, like, you know, the sweets. I
Yeah.
was like, oh, this tastes nice. Like, next thing you know, I made up a fucking great jar of it, and it was so potent, man. You could see inside it in the glass. You could see the waves of alcohol in it. It was fucking weird as fuck, man. I tell you. And like, I remember getting my sister-in-law pissed and myself. Like, and my stepmom went fucking ballistic on the phone, like, and she's ran my dad up. She's gone. He's only gone and got Victoria pissed on bloody that pastiche you left in the bar. What do I do? What do I do? And he's going, look, I'm busy here. Give him some coffee. But yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, I made him a fucking great big jar of it as well. Like, get one of these great big glass jars full of it. Just poured a load of it in there, and you could see it in there, man. It was fucking potent stuff, man. Really potent. Yeah, pastiche. They had clinics for people drinking pastiche. People used to go mad on it. Yeah.
You guys should be. You should do a drinking tester show. Be epic. Yeah. You know. Yeah. We should. Right.
I don't think my liver could withstand it these days, like to what I used to be. Like when I was in my teens and in my 20s, I sort of went really hard on the piss, and then later on, about in my 40s, I sort of went back on it. I don't think I could withstand that anymore. I've sort of calmed down in the last 5-6 years.
You know,
Yeah.
I don't even get into the hard stuff much, like the liquor and whiskey and shit like that. Every once in a while, I'll have a couple of
I'm not a neat drinker of it anymore. I used to be.
No.
I used to like drinking stuff neat as well, like so like rum shots or
Yeah.
you know, or stuff like that, or Jaeger or
Stuff I like now though. I mean, I really enjoy a good fucking honey bourbon.
honey, yeah.
Yeah,
Honey
nice honey,
bourbon is lush.
nice
Yeah.
honey bourbon. Actually, I got a bottle. I gotta bust open downstairs.
Did I actually show you a bottle of a honeycomb? I found some honeycomb rum.
Oh yeah, and it's got. Does it have honeycomb in it?
It's apparently it's a
Oh,
honeycomb
nice.
liquored rum.
Ooh.
They call it a liqueur rum, so it's not like normal
Ooh.
rum. It's really sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful.
I mean, I love my honey bourbon, but I mean,
Same here.
I'm primarily a beer drinker, but I don't I normally will, like I said, this guy here tonight's 8.2. I find a ramped up full bodied beer. I love that. And you know, I'll have a couple of them.
8% reminds me of a drink I had once. Was called I think it was called Skull Splitter.
Oh yeah. Skull. Yep.
8.8% it is.
I remember Skull Splitter. Fuck yeah.
And it's flat. It's a clear ale. And my God, like I remember going in at a beer festival.
Yeah.
And I said to the guy, I said, give me a pint of it. He said, are you sure? I went, fucking right, man. And I necked 3 pints of it and I couldn't fucking walk.
Well, that's made up of, what was it, Orkney?
I think it is Orkney. Yeah, I think
Orkney. I believe it's
Yeah.
made up in Orkney there.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it is.
Yeah. I'm familiar with that. I do remember it had the Viking dude on the label.
I think it was
black
something like that. Yeah.
black can. Yeah.
We had it in the barrel. I always remember
yeah.
it at a beer festival, and a guy I knew, he used to run a pub where I live here and at the moment. He used to have a gravy with skull splitter in it.
Yeah.
So he put it in the gravy, and he'd serve the roast Sunday lunch with skull splitter gravy, and also Spingo as well, Spingo gravy as well, which is, fuck me, whoa, nice.
Here we go. Here we go. Look, there it is. There.
That's the stuff, like skull
That's the
splitters,
stuff. Yeah.
Scotch ale,
Yes. Gotcha.
8.5%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck, I remember that shit, man. I've had
Oakley
that.
man, I tell you,
Yeah.
I haven't seen that for a good few years, but 8.5.
Yeah.
Wow. I did a session on that. I only managed 3 pints, and I'm a good drinker. And I only managed 3 fucking pints on that.
It's good
And
stuff.
I did them in about fucking 25, 30 minutes and 3 pints. Stupidly.
I had a few of them. They're good. They're good. I enjoy them. They're
mate,
a good Scotch ale is good.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
if
yeah.
if it's
8.5,
done,
man. Can't go wrong.
if it's in from a Scotch barrel, oh, so good.
It's
So
just dangerous stuff, like, at the end of the day.
It is.
I love dangerous ales.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But Johnny, I hate to say it, but I'm gonna have to get going here. But
Time again, like 5:30 in the morning.
yeah, I gotta get going. I gotta get fuck, I gotta get up in 2 hours, man. Fuck.
Wow. Good luck with that.
I know. But dude, I'm probably gonna do a longer session next week, I think for sure. On Tuesday or Wednesday night, I'll probably do a 2 to 3 hour session for sure.
I don't know. This week it's just been all over the place. We got Frank up a couple of days back.
I saw that, man. I was watching that, man. That's good. Yeah, I
And
saw that.
Frank was apparently just had a week off from gigs, so he's going back to gigs next week, and then it's all the way through till March. It's like constant gigs. So
He's been busy, and it's good, man. It's good to see him
man,
doing what he loves.
really
Yeah,
good. Like, the guy's doing really well out of it. And
yeah,
fair
it's good
play
to
him,
see
like,
that,
at the end
man.
of the day, like, yeah, really proud, really happy for him, like,
Yeah, I'm glad to see him, busy
Yeah.
and
He looks
doing
happy
'cause
with it as well. Like, he's going to get
yeah,
himself a van and stuff sorted out. Like, so yeah,
well, that's
fair play to him,
awesome,
like,
man. He
yeah.
deserves it. I mean, he's he's a great guy, and he fucking
Put some
hell of a
effort into
guitar,
that. Yeah,
hell of a guitarist, man. Hell of a
fucking right, man.
guitarist.
All those
Fuck
years of
yeah,
learning and sitting in the house and learning guitar
the
to get something
guy's
out of it. Do
he's
what you want with
awesome.
it.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
doing great,
can't
man.
go
That's
wrong with
good.
that, can you?
Good to see, man. Good to see.
Yeah,
Yeah. But yeah, definitely we'll sit down and chat again, John.
super.
All right, man. Take care, eh?
Yeah, I'll
Have a
see you
good one,
later, Steve.
everybody. Yeah, have a good one, everyone. Take care.
Bye.